don't you lie to me. Big Lacoste, the finesse kid. Boy, who hiding me? Told the doctor I'ma help the kid. I smoke broccoli, I won't have to write the whole boy. Like Monopoly, old boy, use a bold boy. Fuck this guy can be criminal. Call the police and tell me I'm 10 toes down and falling off your feet. I was drinking wet, overdrink, call it Hollywood. Yeah, that money is what I live for. Call it lottery. God, lose a kind of me, lose a kind of me. Yes.
Yeah, remember looking for a hand, nobody showed up. That was just me and my brothers when I pulled up. Said that I'll never find a way, is what they told us. Me and bro were sharing shoes, that's when they trolled us. Around us when I got some money. Partying every night, don't do it for me, nothing funny. I'm just trying to find a way, cause where I'm from is ugly. Jessica can see it in my eyes, I need some space, yeah. I need some space, yeah. I ain't trying to make a scene, I got $1 million dreams. I'm just trying to stack a bag for my people, I'm a fiend. No, I don't care about being seen, I don't care about being famous. I don't care about no Grammys, I'm just trying to stack potatoes. I'm just trying to put my people on, little bro, said I'm the greatest. Ain't been here more like 3 years, gotta show him there's a way. Had to cut a couple homies off, don't got no time to play. This some shady stuff behind my back, some things that I can't say. Leave me knocking at the door and still expecting me to stay.
No hook again. I've been taking losses, I think that I'm due for wins. Had to cut some ties, they was moving loose again. I let karma get them, I don't have to get revenge. Talking to myself like don't go back to how it's been. I've been tunnel vision, focus heavy through the smoke. Back against the wall, I was broke but never broke. Put some pressure on their neck, I swear I never spoke. Let the work do all the talking, that's just how I cope. How I cope, go get some bands. And I don't vent and I don't fold, just hustle with my hands. I cut them off, they being fake, I'm switching up the plans. I took some L's but they ain't nothing, learn to understand. And I was low, I had to stand up just to be a man. And now I'm stacking up, I'm trying to go and buy some land. I told my dogs we all gon' eat, everybody get a chance. Just don't go down and we just gotta keep up with the plan. Got it out the mud, we just clean it with detergent. OG told me hustle, now I'm deep inside my purpose. Money coming in but I ain't changed, I'm still observant. Put my people on and all my blessings feel like service. I'm just tryna kill all of the old me and get a revival. I've been tryna be inside the word and just be in my Bible. Tryna walk with it, find out the flesh is gon' make me reliable. I've been staying quiet, moving different, follow my rival. Took some time alone to understand that I'm still a disciple. Used to trace the proof when now I'm focused, not just on survival. I just want my son to know his dad broke all the cycles. Sometimes to this day I just close off just so I don't spiral. This another song, I do not have a hook again. I've been having losses, I've been due for some wins. Got it out the gutter, don't compare me to no trend. Standing on my morals, I don't gotta make amends. I just need deposits, I don't really need.
What's good, y'all boys? It's your boy Jip and I'm back. Right now I was just doing a little morning routine that I just started doing a little bit more because I was doing it at one point but then I kind of fell off. But right now what I'm doing is waking up every morning, at least do 100 push-ups, 100 squats overall. That's the goal of where I'm going for and stuff like that. And as you see, my little one is distracting me. I won't say distracting me, but you know how kids could be. So it's not his fault. He's just being a kid. I can't be mad at him, even though. Say it again.
Hi.
I can't be mad at him at the same time, but you know, a kid is a kid. You want to be on the camera?
Hi.
Camera. Say hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
Yeah. So as y'all see in the background, I was listening to Motiversity. That's a channel that I listen to from time to time. I don't do it all the time, but it does put me in the groove. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll have audio Bible or some form of self-development while I'm listening. While I'm working out. But at the same time, all of this stuff that I'm incorporating, yes, we all done. We're all done. So what we're incorporating right now in my content, what I'm gonna do my best to do is basically be more genuine and transparent to a degree, of course, because privacy is a lot, and privacy is a big important thing for everybody. But at the same time, I'm just gonna put more of my actual life, showing people what actually goes on in the background while I'm doing what I'm doing, because I think a lot of people assume that when I carry certain types of weight, they assume that I just got everything figured out, when that's not the case at all. I actually got obstacles and challenges. You're not an obstacle, son. But the whole, I'm lying, you kind of is. But the whole point is that, KJ, chill, let me finish. So the overall thing is, I'm rambling because I cannot focus with him. I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't hurt himself while I'm doing what I'm doing and stuff like that. But I just want to motivate and, inspire those that are parents, that you still can be active and you still can do what it takes to actually get to the next level, or do what it takes to actually gain wealth and health, etc. Because at the end of the day, don't let these kids ever feel when they get older that they're the reason why you couldn't get to where you wanted to, or the reason why you're sick, or the reason why you're eating trash, the reason why any form of discipline, you don't want them to ever feel the burden of that at all. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of out of breath right now, but that's the overall thing that we're working on right now. So KJ, those equipment is expensive. You gonna pay? Are you gonna pay?
No.
I know you're not. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tap in with y'all boys. I'm gonna go ahead and make me some eggs, bacon. I'm gonna keep it lean. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much. I've been trying to cut out carbs, or actually cut it down to a minimum, because long story short, all of that stuff is what spikes insulin and make people can't, get rid of stored fat and etc., whatever the case may be. Because of course activity plays a level too, but activity does play a part, but at the same time, it's definitely what you put in your body dictates a lot. So right now, I know y'all can see I'm a little aki. I'm not gonna show the body, but hey, we getting work in. But I'm gonna tap in with y'all boys in a few. I'm gonna see y'all in the next scene. Yo, this kid here is extremely clingy to me. I don't know what it is. It's as if I gave birth to him. It's dark in here. Say something to the people. You gonna say something? No? A lot of parents like to go through life and say the reason why they can't do certain stuff is because of their kids. I'm a firm believer it's the opposite. I think it's about your perspective. Some people see the glass halfway empty. Some people see the glass halfway full. With me, I like to see halfway full, meaning that I'm almost done, instead of halfway empty, that I barely got anything. I don't want to look at life like that, you know what I mean? Because kids, they're a blessing, and kids don't ask to be here. So at the end of the day, there's no excuses to why we cannot get ahead. So, yeah. So, use your kids to be the reason to get ahead. Am I going to use you to get ahead? Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm about to make my breakfast. And from there, yeah, just go crazy, right?
Babe.
I'm not your babe. By the way, he calls me babe because his mom called me babe, so y'all gonna have to get used to this for the future. For future references,
Babe.
he gonna be calling me babe. Either dada, dad, or babe. Right?
Right.
Alright, let's go ahead. Let's make some breakfast. So as y'all can see, made my breakfast. I got avocado, turkey bacon, and eggs. And that glass cup that y'all see, that's BCAA. I did a double scoop of it, which is the branched chain amino acids, which is good for recovery, etc. If you look it up, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But overall, this is what I'm consuming right now. It's about to be midday anyways. It's about to be 12 p.m. So I do my best not to really eat too much in the morning. But usually when I work out, I even work out in fasted state anyways. And then I consume stuff after the fact. So I'm going to tap in with y'all boys. Next scene.
What
Without Christ, I know I can't do nothing. I stay protected by the Lord, to his feet I run. But when I fall, you pick me up, but why you do that? And I've been waving through his pages like a do-rag. I lift my hands high, answer all my prayers. I know that God always protect me from my haters. I'm thanking God for the cross, he bled for me. I can do all things, Christ to strengthen me.
Got on my past, I'm moving fast, I'm not the old me. No, I'm not a gangster, but I'll spend by my OG. I've been counting cash, foot on gas, I need more greens. Getting sick and tired, people thinking that they know me. I just told my brother I ain't playing, moving lonely. Cut off all my partners, I was playing down the cold now. You know that God stay with me, yeah, I know I'm on my own now. Bullets got no name, but I ain't tripping, hold my own down.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Drippin' Nachi. I'm back here with another video. I know it's been a minute since I've been on the tube, but you know, life be lifing. As for everybody, it's no excuse. But I'm here now, you know what I mean? 2026, we're about to switch it up, go crazy with content, and do my best to spit out faster quality videos. Which that's the hardest thing ever, because anybody could just put out a video, but quality video at a fast pace is where it's at. That's where it's like really hard to do. But of course, if you perfect that, at that point you will be ahead of the curve, you know what I mean? Because it's very rare for people to be putting out content consistently and have quality at the same time. That makes sense. But anyways, long story short, as y'all see, I've been in the background here, I got me on DaVinci Resolve. I've been learning how to do that. That's part of the reason why I haven't been on it too, just trying to perfect my craft on other softwares to be able to spit out quality videos or quality content in general. And I'm just right now, as you see here, there's this dude that I be watching on YouTube. He be just going over, like, you know, color grading and you know, editing and things of that nature. And I'm just right now just being a student, you know what I mean, just learning from people that's there or people that's been doing it for a minute. And the best way for me to learn is from people that already been through the experience. Cut my learning curve by just going through certain things just to learn how to do everything on my own, you know what I mean? So, but right now I just bought this not too long ago, and it's a DJI Mic Mini. So these mics go crazy. I heard they're really tough and quality and everything like that. So I just went ahead and bought myself one of these. And the reason why I have this is because I'm gonna be on mic this year, of course, hopefully from this year and on, and I'm gonna be more talkative and more active when it comes to my content and speaking to my viewers and my audience, just to show more of my personality and more engaging to be able to connect with you guys in a better way, if that makes sense. So that's really where I'm on right now, you know, rolling in with momentum. It's not like I was just sitting on my hands not doing anything. I was, you know, it was intentional for me not to really be on this, on YouTube or whatever. So just collecting my thoughts, trying to get back on track, you know what I mean, and just recover, revamp, and go crazy. So that's really what I'm on right now. The things that I did last year, I'm trying to bring it on to this year, but times 2, times 3, however amount of times. All I know is it just has to be more than what it was before, because last year was probably one of my greatest years ever when it comes to accomplishments or systems and goals that I've hit, you know what I mean? And I'm very proud of myself, but I do know that I left a lot on the table, if that makes sense, only because I'm still searching, you know what I mean, to find out who I am as time will go on. That's everybody. At the end of the day, nothing I'm saying is, you know what I mean, nothing I'm saying is just not only for me, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it right now. I ain't gonna lie, right now it feels kind of weird just even talking to this camera. Just continue editing, and whatever scene y'all see, y'all gonna see me in. So we gonna tap in, keep y'all in the loop, go crazy, see whatever I got up my sleeve. I'm gonna share with y'all boys. Hopefully everything gets greater and everything is leveled up from the last time y'all seen everything. So tap in with y'all boys, gang.
Yeah, I lie to you, but don't you lie to me. It's Lil Kodak, the finesse kid, one who hides me. Told the rock, I'ma help the kid. I smoke broccoli, I won't run around your whole boy like Monopoly. Oh boy, you's a road boy, fuckers got you beat. Project baby, y'all was skipping in the hallway, I was skipping school. On my P's and Q's, on them chickens, call me Jigaboo. Big and concrete, that you niggas won't come across the street. I don't talk to you, so don't you talk to me. I ain't here for nobody, but I'm vibing on the beat. Honestly, I'm just trying to be. I just gotta live, trying to get over on anything. They telling lies to me. I spent 5 on my pinky ring, she love my diamond ring. Ain't no way
I was down, I was low, no direction. I woke up every day, couldn't stand my reflection. My heart was so heavy, but my pockets empty. Wanted money to move by itself like a Tesla. I don't understand it, my girl being extra. Trying to get back on track, I'm just trying to get settled. I'm trying to get better, I'm trying to get better. Trying to get back on track, I'm just trying to get better. Trying to mess up some commas, I'm trying to get rich. Taking trips to the gym, I'm just trying to get fit. I just stay out the way, I just hop out and dip. Gotta hustle a little smarter for my little jit. When I ball a little harder, I pass all assists. Gotta pass on the sauce, I ain't even them grits. Cause I got me a son in my hand, I can't quit. So I don't got an option, I gotta get rich. On the way to the top, I ain't no need to look back. And she stay in the gym trying to get her waist snatched. She belong in the vending machine like a snack. Daddy learn from mistakes and you know it's a fact. Lost a lot on the way, I don't know I'ma get back. Every setback a set up a new one come back. I invest in myself to go give me some stacks. When I'm up, they gon' swear that I really be trapped. I was down, I was low, no direction. I woke up every day, couldn't stand my reflection. My heart was so heavy, but my pockets empty. Wanted money to move by itself like a Tesla. I don't understand that my girl being extra. I get back on track, I'm just trying to get settled. I'm trying to get better, I'm trying to get better. Trying to get back on track, I'm just trying to get better.
On the cross for us, and after 3 days, he got his team back. And I couldn't see with a clear eye back then, but he came through for me just like Windex. Back then, my words ain't carry weight, it was dry. Ain't got him, my lips like Blistex. Ain't no mistakes, he gon' hit back. For his child, he will not neglect. Check his recaps, he gon' spin back. And make impact if you feel trapped. Just like Kit Kats, he gon' split that. Check his recaps, they walk through that. Silence the waves that day like a do-rag. Been learning a lot like U-Tech. Do me bad, I will not do back. And I'm glad that I'm this new man. God ain't judged me for my flaws when I did wrong, he ain't say too bad. Got Jesus
What's good, y'all boys? It's your boy Drip, and I'm back here with another scenery. As y'all see, I just got dressed up a little bit, get a little cleaned up or whatever. And, about to get this a little scruffed, get this right or whatever. But long story short, that's not the whole point. The whole point is right now is a special day, very, very, very special day for my very, very special someone. And it's a very, very special day and a very, very special day for myself. You know what I mean? So overall, as y'all can see, I'm a little excited. I'm a little hyped. Right now, I'm about to experience one of the most life-changing moments in my life. And I'm about to hit the Kaepernick. For those that don't know who Kaepernick is, he's a football player that's hit on one knee. You know what I mean? So me, I'm about to hit the one knee for me with my special person. You feel me? Clap it up for me. I'll wait. Yeah. All right, cool. So with that being said, that's just me right now. Basically just, about to go ahead and propose and do what I need to do, because at the end of the day, I feel like I got off on the wrong foot when it came to my creator, because it's not like I didn't know better with a lot of things that I do. I think nowadays, our generation waters down like relationships and the way that quote unquote is supposed to be, according to the book that I read and the master that I serve, which is my creator God. He requires for us to be married in order to advance forward with a lot of things that comes with being married, if that makes sense, having children, having sex and things of that nature, you know what I mean? But with me, I didn't start off that way. It's not like I didn't know any better. I just didn't understand the magnitude of how heavy it actually is when you do it that way. You know what I mean? So as I read the Bible lately, I've been on my little hiatus or whatever. That's what I've been doing, just, trying to get closer to God. And basically the best way for you to get closer to God is to read his words, inspired words and stuff like that. So that's what I did. As I kept reading, I felt my convictions getting stronger, and it just was one of those things where I'm like, dang, I can't keep doing things my way. It's not about that. So I should do it Yahweh, you know what I mean? Y'all see that little bar thing that I just did there? But now I'm trying to do it his way, you know what I mean? So if it's not for the glory of his, then it's not really worth really going for, you know what I mean? Everything else is futile. It's purposeless when you actually think about it at the end of the day, if you try to live a certain way without no purpose. But at the end of the day, like I was just saying before, I feel like our generation, not even I feel like, y'all can see it for yourself, our generation real deal did water down what relationships are supposed to be. Back in the days, people would actually take it serious. People wouldn't rush into just having children. People wouldn't rush into just being intimate. People actually was in it for love and for the right reasons. But nowadays, people just do things flip-flop. Like even for myself, I fit in that description just as much as anyone else do. It's not like a thing where I'm better than anybody or I'm holier than thou. That's not the point. The point is for me to always, the point is that I recognize where I failed, and from this point forward, I'm just trying to do better. That's it. You know what I mean? There's no other way around it. I'm not going to keep making excuses with things that I do know better. I don't want to keep misrepresenting God. If I'm confessing with my mouth that I represent God a certain way and stuff like that, but then my actions is saying otherwise, then that becomes contradicting, you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to be that guy that's serving two masters, that's saying one thing, but then I'm serving this way. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, people pick up on what you put down. So if I'm calling myself a quote-unquote Christian, or I'm calling myself a follower of God, but then when someone sees me acting a certain way, they be like, wait, I thought these people don't do that. And then now I'm the one that's misrepresenting what's supposed to be the proper representation of who are the people that follow him, if that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. But, everybody's entitled to their own opinion on how they want to rock about how they want to do things, but for me, that's just what it is. And those that actually read, you will understand where I'm coming from. It's not about being judgmental and things of that nature, because at the end of the day, I've been in that, and I used to be that person that be like, oh, that's being judgmental. Let me do what I want to do. Let me live my life. That also is a stupid mindset to think of, because nothing that you do just stays with you. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. As long as you have loved ones, every decision you choose to make is going to fall on someone else. It does not matter what anybody says. So for you to be like, oh, I'm gonna live my life, is my decisions, cool. You could say that if you wanted to make yourself, feel better. But at the end of the day, that's not the case for real. You know what I mean? Your decisions affect your mother, your father, your kids, your loved siblings. It could be cousins. It could be whoever, your friends, your work people. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Your decisions always rubs off on other people, and it does affect other people. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. But for me, not to keep renting, just about to go ahead and do that move. And it's not like I'm just doing it because to gain only favor from God. I really love this person, you know what I mean? And I've been with this person for so long, and without getting too mushy, because I'm not that type of guy. You know what I mean? I really do want to spend the rest of my life with her, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to be a better example for my kids, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, just do what I'm supposed to do, gain favor from God, and we're gonna take this walk one day at a time and do what it do, get my experiences, and go crazy. So about to go out to eat. I know I'm not gonna be able to record inside of there, but we're about to go to a fancy restaurant. My first time going to a fancy restaurant, and I'm pretty sure her first time going to a fancy restaurant too. We've never been to a high-end place or whatever when it comes to food. We just, you know, go around on maybe TikTok or something like that just to, you know, find things that appealing or whatever. But for this experience, I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, spend that extra check for the experience and for the moment. And I know how women, you know, you guys love that type of stuff. So at the end of the day, that's where I'm at with it. And enjoy the day as time goes on, you know what I mean? Whatever comes to mind, because me, I'm not a big planner. I like to do things on the spot. Even when I get dressed up, it's the same thing. I never, ever, if anybody knows, 9 times out of 10, most outfits that I have, I'll probably get it ready the day of type stuff or whatever. Even my haircuts, the same thing. I get my haircuts done on the day of whatever event or thing that I'm going to. That's just how I am and stuff like that. I like to be fresh on the spot. That's just how I create. Same thing with my videos. Everything is just improv. But yeah, without the ranting and everything like that, I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next scene. I might not put everything when it comes to what I'm doing today on this or whatever, but I'm gonna tap in with y'all boys soon. Okay.